Wasn't sure how. Again, hey guys, I wasn't sure how this would work doing it this way, but we're going to record anyway. We've just got into chapter 2 at this point. Done absolutely nothing in it. We're still in camp. And I want to just concentrate on nothing but the legends of the East Satchel. So first things first, we have to get enough money for Arthur to get, pardon me, some decent hunting guns. So let's go pick up the gold bar at Limpany. That gets us started off.
Yep. Yep.
Once we get that, it's a good start. That's $500 to start us off. Right, so the gold bar is in the sheriff's office in a lockbox. So this is the sheriff's office here. If you'll stop jumping off on the desk, that makes a big difference. There you go, Arthur. Now always close these boxes behind you because they will respawn later on. I do mean much later in the game, but at least you know they're there. Was that a pamphlet and I just ignored it? It was. I don't need that right now. We're not really bothered too much about these. It is purely getting some money for Arthur, getting the proper weapons we need for hunting, and doing the correct missions to give us that good start. Right, so we've got one gold bar is worth $500. Alright, so if we head towards Strawberry, I actually want to go past Strawberry and to Lake Owanjula, so let's mark further on. There is no, ignore everybody, guys. Ignore everybody. I mean, you could help them if you want, but let's say we are concentrating on the legends of the East Satchel with these episodes. You have to excuse the lighting and all of that. I've just come in here just to get this done. Now, the legends of the East Satchel is your greatest tool in this game. Once you've got that, you can pretty much hold everything you're ever going to need for the entire playthrough. Pretty much. I'm not going to say it is everything, but pretty much everything. We're going to ignore this fella as well. I mean, if it's important, they'll be there later. Alright, let me just have a check in the map, see how we're doing. Yep. I'm going to sort of mark up here where Watson's cabin's going to be. Oh, easy, easy. brand new canoe sitting at that camp, but we're not fussed about that either. Get back up onto the road. I say you'll find lots of distractions regardless of where you go in this game. Distractions everywhere. But you know what? That's what makes this game so great, is there's always something to do, there's always something to find, there's always something to loot, always something to rob. Whatever mood the game takes you, it'll pull every emotion from your body. Right. We're not going to bother with these O'Driscolls either. We'll just leave them to get on with it. Let's say we're concentrating on Satchel. Just the Satchels. Alright. Now we could take out a couple of deers so you can get the offhand holster as well, but we don't really need that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Wallace Station because I'm going to collect the train wreck gold, which is 2 gold bars. So let's go do that. By the time you've done all this, your horse is pretty much level 4 bonded. Right, here's Wallace Station. So we're going to follow the train track north. Now you can do the statue gold and the train wreck gold when you come out this way.
Yep.
We might just do that anyway, since we're going to be out this way. It'll save coming back later. The only thing you have to watch for is trains coming the same way. There is plenty of places you can sort of stay off the tracks. This is where we did that first train robbery. Bill was right here putting the dynamite under the bridge. Now keep your ears open for trains, guys, before you go into tunnels and things.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
Now if you get stuck 3/4 of the way across the train bridge and a train comes, you might have to about turn and ride like the winds. And because you're on a bridge, your horse doesn't want to run too fast. Now this bit is a little bit time consuming, but is definitely worth the effort. Let's say we've already got 1 gold bar, so by the time we get 3 from the statues and 2, there's the train, and 2 from the train wreck. Pat your horse, get it used to train sounds. So it's so warm today, guys. Absolutely roasting. Now there's Window Rock. We do want to go there. Here's another train coming. Oh, don't let your horse jump down there. Jeez, oh. Alright. Right, so window rock first of all. And we'll go up here and we will study it. Now if it's your first time playing this game, it's very important that you count the tail feathers on the upright birds. So like the one at the top there's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tail feathers showing. That one's got 3. That one's got, oh that's the 5, sorry. That one's got 2 up the top. So yeah, 2, 3, 5 and 7 are the numbers you want. It won't show you that on your drawing though. So you've got to remember 2, 3, 5 and 7. Prime numbers, the first few prime numbers.
Okay, boy. Yeah.
Now there is goodies in behind that waterfall. There's a trail over on the left there you can follow to get to that. But we're going to the bridge after that on this side because the train wreck's down underneath this. So you can take your horse with you. Just be very careful when you're going down the slopes down here. Try and get your horse to go down on an angle, because the rocks will follow you down, so keep your horse moving that way. See these rocks coming down knock you off your feet. Right, and then we're going out this way. And this is you at the train. See where our little arrow is here, just below the horse? That's where we are. Right, so there is 2 wagons we can get into here that have goodies in them. The first one is this one on its side here. And there's a chest. So in this chest we will get, I think it's a large jewellery bag and a coin sack or a billfold worth $20, and the large jewellery bag's worth $50. And you've got a coin sack as well with $13.52 in it. So our money will build up slowly but surely. Now the second wagon that we want to get into is the one that's standing up right here. Now you can't get into it from the ground here, unfortunately, so there is a little awkward climb right here. Oh, let's see, Arthur's either got the energy for it or he's not. Right, and then climb up this side. Now you need a big run and a jump for this because Arthur's not as young as he used to be. Don't tell him I said that. And then we need to run and jump into the wagon. No, Arthur, don't go that way, don't go that way. Come in this side. That's it. Right, so climb down to the bottom. And here you go. You can get some valerian root, aged pirate rum, 1 gold bar. And if you turn around there, you'll get a 2nd gold bar. And take some ammunition with you as well. Come in handy. and then climb out. So now that we've been to the window rock as well, we can head on to where the statues are. Right, get back to your horse. Now the statues are further along the railway line.
Yep.
And then you head north again, so I'll show you where that is. Yeah, we need all this money to upgrade the camp so that we can get fast travel and we can get the leather working tools so that we can work on the satchels. And the other thing about the legends of these satchels is you've got to craft all the other statues, all the other satchels, sorry, before it'll let you craft the final one. Right, so let's carry on along the railway line. Again, keeping your ears open for trains. I find the sound of the hoofbeats very therapeutic. A little bit ASMR type noise. Oh shit, there's a train coming. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Whoa. Phew, that was a close one. Love these old Pullman carriages. Stunning.
Yeah.
Right, so when you go over this bridge, you're looking for the road that heads north. Hang on. There it is. So let's get onto that road and follow it north till you get to the first main junction. Ignoring everybody else on the route, you're going to take the first right when you come to the junction. And then when you get up round this next bend, you'll see like 3 rocks staring at you there. You're wanting to go behind that middle rock, and on the map that is right here, basically next to the Hobbit house. And it will be dark in these caves, so depending on what time of the day you get here, you're probably better coming in the daylight. There's a little cave. So you just follow the cave around. Now this is the statues cave. This is all to do with Window Rock and those numbers 2, 3, 5 and 7. So let's study the sculpture in the middle. There we go. Right, now the numbers. Right, this statue here is given as the bird, so that's obviously number 2. So you've got to count the fingers and the thumbs. So this is number 2 because he's only got 2 fingers showing. Miss the second one and go to the third statue. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So push that. Arthur does his little wandering about, but he's got to push the button at their feet at the front. Then miss that statue and go to the next again one for number 3. Now you could wander around for hours trying to find number 7, but there is no number 7 because this one-armed statue's missing the remaining digits, so we've got 4 on that hand. The missing arm would have had 3. So push that one, and then you'll see, did you see that? The little hatch open. From there you'll get 1, 2, 3 gold bars. And that now gives us a total of, where are we? Where's our gold bars? There you go, we've got 6. So that is $3,000, folks. That's plenty to get Arthur a good start. So what we're going to do is we have to, because we still haven't access to fast travel, we have to go back to another train station. And we'll get the train there. So we're going to head back down and over the route we came. And we're going to head back to Valentine down these tracks, which does take a little while. But that's absolutely fine. You'll have all day to play it if you're playing it at home anyway. It's pointless checking the map because Valentine's really the only town we've been to, so you won't see much else. So we come back down here and we're heading back along the railway line that we came along. And like I said, this does take a couple of minutes. That says level 3 bonding with this horse now. And we've still not done any missions in chapter 2. Although we do have to do 2 missions to open up everything we need for hunting, so I will show you those. We will do those missions. Letting the horse get its breath back. See the outer core filling back up slowly because we're just doing a canter. It's a more realistic time frame in this game compared to the first one for your horse getting its breath back. And then we can take a sprint again. When you notice its health starting to go down, I'm on PS5, so I can press L3, which helps to fill it back up again, slowly but surely. Like so. It's just all handy little tips to help you remember this. The horse could be doing with a feed actually, so I'm going to give it an oat cake. And I'm going to give Arthur a little feed as well. I will have a can of corned beef, and I'm going to take a chewing tobacco just to fill up my dead eye. Right, so we're not too far away now from the station that was from Wallace Station. But we're not going to get a train from there, unfortunately. We are going to head to Valentine once we reach there. This is us going past where the first train robbery took place again. If If you look up on that ridge up there, that's where we were with the horses. Bill was down here. And the train came along this way, past the water tower towards us. Now we could probably be doing with hunting these, but we've not got the right tools for the job yet, so that's why I'm not hunting anything right now. I want to get Arthur everything that he's going to need before we start hunting. That way we're going to be good and hopefully get 3-star pelts all the time. Right, so we want to head back to camp. Or not so much camp, but Valentine at least. Because we're going to get the train down to Rhodes so that we can cash in these gold bars. And while we're there, we will buy a Springfield rifle, an varmint rifle, and get them fully upgraded once we've got the cash for the golds. Those 2 weapons and your bow with small game arrows are pretty much everything you need hunting weapons wise. But we do need the leather working tools for piercing, and to do that we need to upgrade the camp a little bit by doing a mission for Strauss, so we'll get those done as well. Just say hello to people like that if you're trying to build up your honour.
There, boy. There, boy.
We're almost back at Valentine now, guys. It's just through these trees. On the other side.
Yeah. Set me up. Coming in as the man. Hey, enough out of you. Stay back to the wagon, sir. Transporting a fugitive.
All these people that you've let go past will show up again randomly in the game, so don't worry about that. This how-to is basically just to show you everything to give Arthur a really good start. Again, you probably won't know about all of these little hints and tips until you've actually finished your first playthrough and start your second. And then some of the things will make more sense.
You're all right, boy. Out.
Just a moment, please.
So at the station you can see if you've got any bounties to pay, which we haven't in these states. You can buy your train tickets, send mail or receive mail. Right, so we are going to Rhodes because that's where there is a fence that we can use right off the bat. There is another fence that you can't use straight off the bat. You've got to do a mission to unlock that one. Now the fence, like the shops, all close. I think it's at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock. Excuse me, drinking out the big bottle. Oh, it's nice and icy cold though. Right, and the fence is up behind the church in the little caravan park area. So here's the caravan area over here. And the fence right now is still open. Oh, okay, my horse is just wrecking the place. Right, so let's get everything cashed in. So we want to sell items. We'll sell large jewellery bag, all 6 gold bars, a platinum pocket watch, a buckle. Some items you really do need to keep for trinkets, as I'll show you. He does craft trinkets, just so you know. If you look next to what he needs at the bottom, it tells you exactly what he needs. A lot are just the legendary animal themselves, but then some you need additional items, like this, the vintage Civil War handcuffs. You get those when you send in a full collection of cigarette cards. Quartz chunk you get when you post off a dinosaur bone. Cobalt wood you'll get here in Rhodes. No, you won't. No, you won't. You get that up near Lake Isabel. And there's other items you'll find around the map that all come in useful. Alright. He also sells things like dynamite and things like that you can't normally buy in a shop. So let's go to the gunsmith and get the guns we're going to need for hunting.
Ain't been too many Federals coming through, but I got some horse skins.
You could do the missions that you meet going along if you like. I'm just doing this just to save recording space. Right, so browse the catalogue. The varmint rifle you'll get for free, but you do have to buy the Springfield. So go along to rifles. There we go, there's your free varmint rifle. So we're going to upgrade this fully. So go to components and we want to rifle the barrel. Put iron sights on it.
Fine choice.
And the biggest scope we can get on it.
Put some carvings on it too.
Now I'm going to put a wrap on it. I'm not going to bother with carvings. To me they're just a waste of time. The wrap means that you just have to clean it a little bit less often than you would normally. Alright, and we're going to do the same with the Springfield rifle. Get the components, the barrel, rifling.
You know, that gun could use a few choice parts. Really make us sing.
Iron sights. Biggest scope we can put on it.
Parts for that gun, you know. I have
and
one myself.
a wrap.
Had to have it, eh?
Now, with the guns we've already got, let's see.
Okay.
So we want to go to customize. Now we've got our Cattleman revolver, so we'll give that a clean, and we will lengthen the barrel.
Really make us sing.
Put the rifling on it. And the iron sights.
That's more like
Carbine repeater we can do up as well. Although you could, there is a mission you can do within this gunsmith which will get you a Lancaster repeater. But again, we're not going to bother about that right away. We can do it anytime.
That'll help, I'm sure. You'll appreciate the improvement.
Alright, and we've done the varmint rifle, the Springfield rifle, so the sawn-off shotgun.
Looks like you're taking care
We'll
of that
put a
weapon.
new sight on it, and the wrap to keep it clean.
About to close now. Time to make your purchase or head home.
Right, so we've upgraded our guns. We've got loads of money. We're going to head back to camp now. So let's take the stagecoach back. Take a ride.
Can I get a ride? So where you need to be?
So we need to go back to Valentine and then ride out to camp from there.
Okay. Just preparing you. We're in for a ride and a half.
And like I say, you heard that there is so many little bits and pieces to do as we go along, if you choose to do them. You don't have to, they will pop up later on in the game in different random places. Do 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 do.
Here we are, all in one piece too. Thanks for that.
Right, let's head back to camp and do some upgrades. Well, no, let's not. Let's go and do the Javier mission first. That's the bar brawl in Valentine. You can also open up the gunslinger missions and do those at random, and you'll get some gunslinger guns out of those. Alright, let's go meet Javier and Charles and Bill.
Arthur, come over here. I want you to meet our friends.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, ain't you just the toughest tig mountain
Give me a
man?
second while
Oh,
they
you
talk.
Be quiet, Anastasia. Anyone can tell this one is a pussy cat.
Exactly. Yes, he's a pussy cat. Ain't that so, Arthur?
Whatever you say. How much you cost anyway?
Well, ain't that a nice way to talk to a lady?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a lady.
Excuse me.
Well, I must say, you got a fine way with the women, amigo.
Yeah, regular dandy and a charm. Where's Bill?
Oh, man. I dread to think about it. Hey! There he is.
Watch where you're going. Take it
Are you
easy,
about to
pal.
kiss that guy or
Take it
punch
easy,
him?
huh?
Oh, we have our answer.
Bar fight. Okay, so we do this.
Come on, you son of a bitch. All right, boys, that's enough. Tough? You picked the wrong town. What the hell's going on down here?
Here comes Tommy.
Out of this! Come here, you little greaser.
This'll set you straight.
Yeah, hit like I kill you, you son of a bitch. There you go. We can deal with these fellers. Go get Javier. Hey, tough guy. You want some too, huh?
You can't beat getting flung through a barroom window.
Boy, you're kidding me. Really, boy? You got it now. All right. Hail that feed,
Some of these moves you cannot avoid, guys, be warned.
yeah.
They're scripted into it.
Bitch.
Like that one, for instance.
Show 'em how we do it, Valentine.
Yeah. Let's go, Arthur. All right. Put his face in the mud.
Come on, Arthur. We got drinks waiting.
Javier's more interested in the drinks going flat. Right, and this is where we can finish the fight here once it gets you down on the ground like this. So break it, and then just beat him until somebody breaks up the fight. It's usually about 8 punches. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop! Stop!
There you go.
Please, I beg you, stop. Come, sir.
That's
You won the
Thomas
fight already.
Downs.
Surely that's enough.
We do a mission or two with his family.
Business. No business, sir, but please, I beg you.
Making new friends again, I see, Arthur.
Look who we found sniffing about.
Josiah Trelawney.
The very same.
Well, I thought you'd gone to New York.
And miss all this glamour. You must be joking.
How are you?
Well, quite well indeed. I went to Blackwater looking for you gentlemen. You're not very popular there, it seems. Ah! Javier and Charles. I've missed you. And Bill, looking as well as can be.
Excuse my big bottle again.
Always a pleasure.
You're right. We ain't too popular in Blackwater.
We left a lot of money there.
And young Sean, it seems.
Sean, you found him.
Yes, I have. He's being held by some bounty hunters, trying to see how much money the government will pay them. I know he's in Blackwater, but there's talk of them moving.
Well, if we step foot in Blackwater... Well, then we're dead men for sure.
There'll be Pinkertons all over the place, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Yeah, of course.
It's you they want, Dutch.
Always is. Charles, go find out what you can, carefully. Josiah, take Javier. Arthur, go get yourself cleaned up. Join them when you're ready.
What about me?
Well, exactly. What about you?
What does that mean?
Oh, Bill, come on.
Oh, it looks like that's clean enough for Arthur. Okay, let's grab our horse, which is hiding down by the stables.
Come on, boy.
Right, so we should have Leopold Strauss on the map now. And there he is, so we want to see him next and get some debt collecting missions from him. So we know he's already at camp. So we're just going to head straight back there.
You're okay, boy. Yeah.
Ignore the O'Driscolls.
You should just be wandering around here.
Like I say, you can either take them on or not. I'm just trying to save some time by ignoring them. Just for the video length's sake, because it does take a while to grind for the satchel. But we're doing it all here, for sure. This is a good place for chickens for camp. There's 2 just flown off.
Who goes there? It's me, Arthur. The hero returns.
Right, ignore Hosea briefly. We are going to do his mission next because we need the legendary animals map from him. So we're going to see Pearson. Right, sorry, we're going to see Strauss first of all because we have to get some debt collection missions off of him. We have to do one of them at least.
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan!
Mr. Strauss?
You busy, my friend?
Why?
I'll cut you in.
Loaning. Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Yeah.
Who are
Arthur the
Let
Arbiter.
me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations there, badly. Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
And here was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
Aye, I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Right, okay, so now we have some debtors to collect from. Mr. Roble is the closest, but he's also one of the ones that you really have to beat up badly to get money from him. So let's go see Lily Millet. She's out at Emerald Ranch, but do you know what? It's worth the ride. It's a nice easy one, and we only have to beat up her boyfriend, but he fights back. It's all good. Let's see, when it's a yellow mission on the boards, those are gang missions or story progression missions, so definitely do those. The white missions are optional. You can do them if you want, you don't have to.
Let's go, boy.
Alright, so let's go see Lily Millet. Now, bearing in mind you've got your guns, you could start hunting for pelts, but don't give them to Pearson yet. It's pointless giving them to him until you've got your leather working tools. But there is plenty of deer and that to find along this route. And wild horses. That's somebody up on the left that's shooting. They want to challenge you to a sharpshooter contest.
Yeah, good boy. Yeah, okay, boy.
Put my gun away just now. I mean, if it's a 3-star deer, chances are it will stay a 3-star when you shoot it because it's a big animal. But you really need the buck antler trinket, so this is why I want to do the Hosea mission after this, so we can get the legendary animals map. Ignore her again. See what I mean? She's still there. We'll probably get low on her because we ignored her, but that's fine. There's plenty of time to raise your honour if you want to play high honour. There we go, we lost a little bit of honour there, but we're still on the right side of good. Right, Lily Millet. This is Emerald Ranch. I went the other way. It just takes a little bit longer to get round this way to her. This is her talking to her boyfriend outside the little store here.
Come on! Why's it always gotta be such a goddamn performance with you? Now, I told you I'd get you the money next week, and I'll get it.
Lily, where's our money?
What?
That loan you took. It's payday.
I'm sorry. I don't have it right now.
Well then, I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper, give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lessening damn manners!
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch
I'm not going to chase the witness either. I'm just going to get back to Camp ASAP.
I didn't steal that. It's a debt. Oh, damn it. Yep.
That witness probably will get the law on us, but again, not too fussed. There is another debtor just at Guthrie Farm there, Chick Matthews. Easiest way to get him is to shoot his horse out from under him, but be careful not to kill him.
Yep. Right, boy. There, boy. That's it, boy. You're okay, boy. Yeah, that's it, boy.
If you're wondering how he's talking to the horse, it's because I'm holding the cam button to build its health or stamina back up. Oh, that was close. Oh, this is a bigger one. We don't want to go that way.
Yeah, okay, boy. You're okay, boy.
Our camp's in those lovely green trees straight ahead.
Yeah.
And we've to put the debts into the tithing box next to Dutch's tent. So we'll do that, and then we'll have a look and see what Pearson needs. Statues wise, you know what? I do need some meat to cook. There's horses. There's usually...
Won't take long, boy.
It's a poor pelt, but that's fine. It was the meat we were after. 'Cause you need to cook 3 recipes to open up some of the satchels.
Yeah.
Right, who's on guard duty today? Miss Karen.
Coming in.
Good to see you back in one piece.
Right, so let's go put the debt into the tithing box.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite a sight.
Fun.
You're revolting, and you'll get all of us sick. Come with me.
This is because I've not had a wash.
I'm sort of busy right now.
I wasn't asking. I'm telling. My camp, my rules. Come on.
Kieran tied to the tree watching her beating us up.
Hey, here's some money for your troubles.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
Basically, she fines you for not obeying the camp rules. And one of them is hygiene. In fact, it's the most important one, I would imagine, because of the illnesses that could crop up around camps. Right, so this is the tithing box. So give all debts, which is Mr. Robles, Lily Millet's debt that we collected. So I'm not used to doing Robles first. Right, and then we can look at the ledger. Now the ledger is the important thing. Right, so you need to open, I think it's the medicine wagon twice. But we'll do all the wagons twice. And that way we know we've got the right one. That opens up 2 or 3 of the satchels.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
Got Lily Millet's debt. Made some bad decisions in her life.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know
That's the one that broke up our fight with Tommy at the bar.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
Well, I usually do.
I know.
Right, let's go back to the ledger now that Strauss has finished talking to us. And we'll do some upgrades. Right, so we've upgraded that wagon once. Let's upgrade it a second time.
Good morning.
Morning, Dutch. That gets us different medicines and tonics in camp. And we'll upgrade the provisions wagon twice so that everybody's eating a bit better. And a second time. And I'll do the same with the ammunition, even though technically we don't have to do that just yet. It's because I've got the money there to do it, we will. So this one will get done up twice. The ammo's right at Arthur's tent, so it's very useful. You can just fill up your bag while you're in camp with everything off the wagons, and then you can pay to restock them. Alright, so we've got those done. I've not finished yet, I just wanted to close that, it wouldn't let me move it across. Right, so now, first things first, Dutch wants something comfier. If you want the fast travel map, you do have to upgrade his camp, unfortunately. Definitely a tent fit for a leader, isn't it? And next in line, Arthur wants a map to help plan journeys. That's fast travel. So that upgrades our tent a little bit and gives us a fast travel map. It makes life a whole lot easier when you can fast travel. Right, now Pearson's leather working tools, we need those. And basically everything else in the camp can wait. Now we are good to go hunting for Satchel stuff. So let's nip over to the butcher's table quickly and see Pearson.
Morning, Arthur. Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan.
I'm just going to give him the venison meat, that, and those just to shove in a stew for the gang just now. Okay, so crafting upgrades. Now for our satchel, we are going to see this. We need to donate 5 animal carcasses to Pearson's. That's whole animals. This one, donate 3 valuables to the tithing box. We'll need to loot a few people because obviously we want to be able to give them something decent. Craft 3 recipes at the scout fire And we can already... We've already got that one and the tonics one open and the provisions. So let's... Yeah, let me go and do some cooking at the scout campfire. Again, just ignore Hosea unless you want to do his mission right away. I just want to get these all open before we actually do his mission. So to cook 3 recipes. Now all we've got is gritty fish, really. So I don't know if these would count. Let me do one of these, see if it makes a difference. Technically we're cooking it. So that's one. I don't know if it's 3 separate recipes or not. I've got some Indian tobacco, so we'll cook one of those. Do you know what? I'll just cook another one of those and see if it counts as 3. It could be 3 separate recipes rather than 3 items. Right, let's go and see if that opened that one. I'm also going to donate, no, I don't think I've got any items I can donate yet. Right, so let's go to Pearson and we'll double check if that's opened.
How are you?
I'm very into my crafting at the moment, Mr. Morgan.
There we go, we've opened that one up, you see. So technically we just need to donate 3 valuables and donate 5 animal carcasses. So let's go out and start on the hunting. We start off the hunting by doing Hosea's mission.
Hosea?
You want to go hunting?
What are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No. I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or 2.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me, was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay, but I do kinda like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with 2 horses. And the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right. Just to get this adjusted, boy.
Okay, see if you can get your leg over that brute.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please. I heard about that.
I'll do my best.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles.
We're going to ride there in cinematic. Just go at the speed that Hosea's going. While I sit here a wee minute. Give me a second, guys.
I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy. Threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there. Came back in the next day and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You can tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Bill.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You find a way to offload those
Right, it's cinematic now. We can go a bit faster.
They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right. Good boy.
Hey, move it ready. How do you do?
All right, boy. Boy.
Stables are just up ahead.
I never forget.
All right, go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
You don't have to sell him. You can stable him if you want to keep him, but we'll sell him. He's a little bit too big and slow for what we need for Arthur. Although he is the right size.
Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Right, so we're going to sell him. Right, and we've got loads of money, so let's have a look at the stats. Now, see, the American Standard Bread's got some good stats. And so has the Dutch Warm Bloods, and we get the free Thoroughbred, which has the best stats. You get the free Thoroughbred if you've bought the Ultimate Edition. It's usually a male, so we're just going to call him Hook, just because of the markings on his face. Alright, so now we have a new horse. Let's give him a service. Equipment, we want to upgrade the saddlebags for sure. We'll stick with black ones. Do I want a new saddle this early? So that's the one we're using, which is a decent enough saddle for now. So we'll keep a hold of it. In fact, it's not even the one we're using, is it? It is now. Right, that'll do us. Yeah, that'll do us for now.
You got yourself a deal.
I should have bought some horse provisions, but we can wait. Get those. We can pick up wild carrots while we're out and about.
Here are your papers.
At the minute,
On me.
the saddlebags we've got, you can only hold either 3 or 5 of everything.
All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look
I
after
think you might
just
be able to
fine.
hold 10 ingredients for cooking.
Looks like a nice animal you got there. You happy?
Guess we'll see.
Easy. All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So,
And then Jose
what's
lead the
this
way.
lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing.
Excuse the noises, guys. There's people going up the main drag with, whatchamacall them, quad bikes.
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does.
So this is the legendary Barati grizzly bear that we're going for. Once you've bagged this, or once you've done this mission, Hosea gives you the legendary animal map. And from there we can fast travel. In fact, I don't know if I've been... Did I go through Strawberry? I can't remember. I don't think I did. But we can ride to Strawberry and see the trapper there, give him the bear, pick up the jewel holster, and we can also pick up some gold nuggets from the wagon at Wongila. And while we're up that way, we can hunt the legendary buck. Let's say it is a bit of a grind to start off to get all the decent stuff that you're going to need for Arthur. If you choose to do it this way, I mean, you could just go straight into doing missions and things like that if you wanted. There's nothing to stop you. Everybody's game is different. Everybody does it in different orders. No two people's games are the same.
That's the lake there. Good. We made it.
I should really be heading back over the Great Plains, see about Sean.
It's bounty hunters who've got him?
So Trelawney says. Javier and Charles have gone with him to scope it out.
Pretty dangerous going anywhere near Blackwater.
Right, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Of course.
Of course we've got to try. It would be a pretty short game for poor Sean if it wasn't.
Look there. Rabbits.
Right, so there's rabbits and he wants us to shoot one for dinner, so just take that one.
Arthur, what's wrong now?
Go.
Good job. All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Well, then you get it.
Now we've got a decent camp because we upgraded the fast travel. Hosea gives us the grill. It's an automatic thing. He's given us the grill so we're able to cook with herbs. Alright, let's cook. And open up. The playing game is the rabbits, so let's cook some of that up.
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine.
I'm going to cook up the rest because they come in handy when you're doing missions to fill up your course. The cooking herbs are wild mint, oregano and creeping thyme, which can all be found out in the wild. Wild mint is nearer water sources, so rivers, lakes, things like that. Your oregano and your thyme are all found out on hillsides and open plains, so pretty much anywhere. Right, we've cooked.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
So we'll sleep till morning.
You better be worth all this drama.
I love Arthur's sardonic wit. Excuse me while I drink.
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but
Try and get
we might
comfy.
need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
Potent predator bait.
Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going. Okay, let's go. We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
For the legendary animals, it doesn't matter about the quality of the pelt. You will get the money anyway.
Guess you were still young.
So I prefer to use a repeater when I'm
Didn't last long.
hunting legendaries.
Back into it.
And we're going to need Deadeye.
She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting.
Excuse me.
It's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Hold. Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign.
Oh, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
The tracks. One of those trees. Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else. Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going. Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Well, we went to all the bother of making the bait, so let's use the bait.
Bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
Okay. I'm just whizzing through this, guys, because obviously there's a lot to do.
£1,000, you say?
More or less. Big scar down his face. that look okay to you?
I think so.
Sorry,
You're the
guys.
expert.
Ready with
Cover
your gun
that
there?
so you didn't hear me
I'm
coughing
good.
too loudly.
You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine. Let's.
We only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right. Give me a hand here. Got your knife? Shit. Easy. No, it's too close.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you. I think.
Now the choices you've got here is you can either go back with Hosea to camp, or you can finish hunting the bear and get it to the trapper, which is what I'm going to do.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster?
We're going to stay here.
Well,
I'm gonna stick around here for a while.
I'll see you back at camp. Yeah.
Right, so let's get on the track for this bear again. Right, so there's a clue right here.
Okay, then. Yeah, still a ways. Getting close.
I think it's down there in the trees. So let's get up on this rock. And get our repeater out. Just fill it as many times as it'll let you shoot. There we go. Phew, it's one huge bear, isn't it? Right, so we'll get this pelt to the trapper. We're up near. Right, okay, so if I take this to the, I'm wondering if I can get away with just taking this. I don't think I have to take it straight to the trapper. And there's not a cross on the map saying that we have to take it right there. So I'm thinking we can head to Strawberry and then we'll head out and get the legendary buck. The gold nuggets, a beaver pelt, things like that. Oh, dagnammit. So I've not been to Strawberry yet, so I'll need to go to Valentine and then go from there. Doodaloo, doo doo doo. Now, if you get killed while you're carrying legendary pelts, they will vanish, but they're going straight to the trapper. You just don't get the money for handing them in. So, just to let you be warned, ordinary pelts that you're carrying, if you get killed, they'll vanish. You won't get any money for them.
What happened to you? Where's all that blood from?
People will comment on how you're looking, as you've just heard. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there's the Driscolls at the bridge down here that we need to cross. Oh, I'm just going to ride right through them. I'm not going to stop. No, no, they're not here. They're normally just on the other side of the bridge here.
Talk all you want, lady. It won't make no difference.
Prison transport. Keep clear.
Hey there, mister.
I'm not even going to see Thomas Downs just yet. As I said, we just want to get basically everything set up in the rest of this episode so that we can go hunting.
Yep. There, girl.
Oh, Hook is a girl, not a boy. That's a change. Usually Hook is a stallion for me. Somebody else practicing their gunslinging out there. Okay, so strawberry. It's Mount Shans. I think strawberry's going to be about here somewhere, isn't it? I'm going to let Arthur do this in cinematic. But let's get past these Driscolls. Take out one of them for him. So I doubt they'll leave the stagecoach and come after me, but you never know. Oh, there's a body up here. Oh, it's part of the serial killer clues. Marker back off. Right. Strawberry's still not showing. Creek. Something tells me it's round about here somewhere. And maybe I'll just follow that road and it'll lead me there. I'm not even going to stop and help anybody here, guys. Again, it is something you can do if you want to do. There's lots to see in this game and do.
All right, girl.
Hey, mister. Oh, easy, horsey. This man's going to Strawberry, but I'm not even going to stop and help him today. No. Are you running after me, are you? He is. Come on then, mister. Hurry up. I'm not going to talk to him. He just walks, so you've got to walk at his pace. But he's actually lost and trying to find his way back to Strawberry here, which is easy enough. We've shown him the route just by going this way. But basically he tells you about the mayor of this town. It can be a little bit dodgy if you look at his
through the eye of a camel.
In fact, no, I won't spoil it for you. Whoa! Right, so up this way we want the legendary buck, we want a perfect beaver pelt, which we might not get until we've got the legendary buck trinket. But there's not a fence up this way. There is a trapper, but there's not a fence. I mean, I could try.
Good girl. Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can get a perfect beaver without the trinket. Let me just have another one of these just to fill up my core a bit. There's not a beaver on the shoreline here. Usually there's one just sitting there in front of the rocks. Let's see if there's one over that side of the river. No, right, so we'll get those once we've got the legendary buck and trinket. You pretty much get beaver all around the shore near this lake. There's that one. I don't know if it's a 3-star, but we can definitely check it. Oh, see, it's just a good pelt. We definitely need the trinket for animals beaver sized and smaller, that's for sure. To help give us a better chance of it staying a 3-star pelt. I don't think it was a 3-star to begin with, but it was a beaver. It gets it in the compendium. Right, so while we're here, we'll collect the 3 gold nuggets from the wagon. Gonna ignore the junk man as well. I know we shouldn't, but let's say this is all about the legends of the East Satchel and the things you have to do to get it. Helping random strangers isn't really part of that. Right, so this is the Blackbone Forest area. So let's head up this path, see if we can get the notification. There we go, hang on. See if there is a clue. Make sure I've got the repeater.
Here we are. This could take a while.
Oh.
Must be a way off.
Up that way. It's coming right at us.
Okay, where are you?
Up this way. Alright, let's get into stealth mode. There it is. Right, so yes, there is a trapper nearby, but there's no fence. So the nearest trapper and fence pretty much together are in Saint Denis, which I've not been to yet either, so I can't fast travel there. Let me think. Best way to do. I could go back to Strawberry and take the stagecoach. Saint Denis.
Girl?
Let me just mark Strawberry. I could fast travel to Strawberry actually. Now that I've been through Strawberry, I should be able to fast travel to it. There we go. Do 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 do. Right, let's go check the stage.
Hey, move it!
Can I interest you in a ride, partner?
Yep. So, partner, can I get a ride?
So, where to?
I can't go to Saint Denis from here either. Dagnammit. We can go to Rhodes though, that's close enough.
Looks like we'll have a long
Let's say there's a fence in Rhodes. Try to think if I still need to go all the way to Saint Denis for the trapper then. Or I could get myself killed and just let the pelts go there automatically. Right, we're right at the train station. Oh. Let's see, we'll just go to the ones that are in Saint Denis, and then we've got that on the fast travel map as well then.
Greetings.
Train ticket, please, Alden, to good old Saint Denis.
Safe travels.
Evening.
Yeah, so this video has been all the equipment that we need to hunt for the Legends of the East Satchel. Once we've got our trinkets and things, I will end this particular episode, and then the second episode we can just go hunt all the animals that we're going to need. Excuse me. Alright. Come on, Arthur, stand up before your horse gets into a kerfuffle. Don't want the horse getting hit by the train, so get your horse to come to you.
It's okay, girl. Not bad, girl.
There's some length of a train, this one. That looks like the caboose there, so... Come on. Seems to get slower the closer it gets to being right past you. I'm just letting him get further away because he will complain that we're following him.
Alright, it's high time you mosey on.
The trapper and the fence are quite close together at the market here. So I'm going to go to the second entrance. Go into the fence first. And want him to craft a couple of trinkets. So there's the buck antler. That is the big one for us. Right, we can't use the bear one yet because we need another item to go with that. But we can certainly give the pelts to the trapper to look after for us.
Just what I need.
Hi there. Don't believe we've met before.
Right, so we'll give him the legendary buck, good beaver, and the legendary bear.
Hello. You new to these parts, sir?
Oh, we want our offhand holster, so buy, and then master hunter. I don't think I've killed the 3 deer that I need yet, but we will have a look. So it would be under the master hunter. Yeah, see, you need to kill 3 deer to start the master hunter challenge. We've killed 2, but we've only skinned 1, and we actually need to skin 3 to open that for the jewel holster.
Come on.
Again, That's something else that can wait a little while longer. Right, so now that we've got everything that I need to start hunting, we will be doing that in part 2, so I will be back with that in a little while. Thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, drop me a like on the stream. It would help the channel immensely. I'll see you all soon. Bye.